It's not about shaving, but still, you need the slight edge. Howdy, y'all. Robert from Texas here. And the book I'm with today is The Slight Edge. Hey, and I want to ask you guys, do you own your own business, or do you have some sort of a personal goal or endeavor you're trying to accomplish? The Slight Edge is going to help you to garner the success that you want in your business and also in your personal goal. And also, if you want to learn what I think is the best way to start your own online business, please click the link in the description box below. So how can a Slight Edge help you? The thing is that we learn how it's these little things that give you the slightest edge to garner the success that you want in your business or your personal endeavor. This book is really cool. I really enjoyed this one. Written in 2013, it's the 8th edition book, so it means that the first one was written in 2005. Not necessarily, but it was written in 2005 to start with. So it's still pretty modern, and also it's applicable to any time in history, I believe, because it really is about these little things that we do that make the biggest difference. This book actually is split up into 2 parts. There's the first part of the book, which is the how the slight edge works, which we learn that it really is about all these little things that we do that help us throughout our day, throughout the weeks, throughout the years, that are going to make the biggest difference in the long run. And the second part of the book is Living the Slight Edge, where we kind of learn how to start things and how to invest in ourselves and how to be with other people that kind of think like us, that is going to help us to gain the success that we want, whether it's in your business or it's with your personal goal or something like that. This book is a lot of fun. We actually, did I give you the introduction? I beg your pardon, guys. This is The Slight Edge by Training, I got a little bit nervous there. Turning Simple Disciplines into Massive Success and Happiness by Jeff Olson. My apologies, I didn't do that first. This is a really good book, you guys. So it's separated into those 2 parts. And we also learn a little bit about Mr. Olson in the beginning of the book, and how he is really just a regular guy. He calls himself average. And I know I certainly could relate to that. I mean, all through high school and college, yeah, I was average, and I totally understood what he was saying. So it's kind of cool to learn about his successes by applying the principles of the slightest edge, the slight edge. And the thing with me, that one of the biggest takeaways of the book was actually the graph that represents the slight edge. And I hope you guys can see this. See how it's got a little bit of a sharp uptake there? It's not your typical linear graph, but this is representative of the slightest edge. How things that we do over time will have a sharp uptake that's going to garner the success that we wish. Because, here, I'll show you. When we think about goals, and if you have, like, say, a weight loss goal, I don't have a whiteboard, but I do have a clipboard. Say you have a starting point. Can you not see that? And you have a goal where you want to achieve 20 pounds, right? And over time, what we think in our mind, by going to the gym, we think we're going to make small progressive increments to get to our goal. By going to the gym every single day, we think we're going to see that linear progression, right? We think that's what happens. And it kind of makes sense. It seems like it's almost logical. But reality, what happens is that we make all these little steps every single day, and yet nothing is changing. I mean, we're still where we were before. And if in relation to like the weight loss, maybe you've been to the gym for 2 weeks straight and maybe you've only lost a pound and you're getting discouraged. But you have to understand that with constant little habits and constantly going, being consistent, right? You're going to see a sharp uptick eventually that's going to get you to where you want to be, right? And that's what's representative in that graph. And it's kind of cool because, let me show you, because it also talks about how easy it is to become a failure when it comes to your goals and successes in business, right? So we have a sharp uptake. We've done all these little things that we do every single day that's going to help us achieve the success we want. But then also, you make unwise decisions, unwise choices. You're not paying attention to what you're doing. And then all of a sudden, you're going to wonder, how did I get here? What happened? How did I end up where I am? And it's just all of a sudden because you've made a lot of little bad choices. You weren't following, well, I guess in a way you were following principles of slight edge because you were doing things every single day that you weren't supposed to be doing. Because here's the thing. When it comes to the slight edge, the other takeaway is that it's easy to do the things that you're supposed to do, but it's also easy not to do the things that you're supposed to do. In relation to going to the gym, I mean, really, It's easy to go to the gym. Get in your car, it's easy. But it's also easy not to go to the gym. It's easy to get on the treadmill, just one foot, then the other foot. And it's also easy not to get on the treadmill. Just stay still. It's easy to press that snooze alarm, and it's also easy not to do, right? Just get up. And I know that there's a lot of different factors that play into all this, but in essence, really, if you think about it, it's those little things that are easy to do. You can get up out of bed. You do it every morning. I know some people are different, but you know what I mean. That it's just little things that we do that are easy to do, but that are also easy not to do. The other thing when it comes to these little steps is that we don't really see how these daily steps that we do are helping us in the long run. Because it is a long run. We're here for the long game, right? But in the short run, there's no successes. All we're doing is doing these little things every single day, and yet nothing is happening. We don't see the benefit of these little things because nothing's changed. If you've got a goal, a weight loss goal of losing 20 pounds, and you've been to the gym every single day, and in a two-week span of time, you've only lost 1 pound, that's great, but still, you don't see how it's going to benefit you in the long run because all you're seeing is that 2-week period. And I can understand how it would kind of get discouraging, but if you stay with it long enough, you'll get to where you need to be. Does that make kind of sense, you guys? How it's just these little steps that make a difference? The third takeaway, too, from that the slightest edge is that we don't think that these little things matter. Successful people understand that it's those daily little things that actually do make a difference. They do matter. Because let's say, you don't want to go to the gym today. Heck, I went to the gym yesterday. I don't have to go today. I'll go tomorrow, right? But then eventually, over time, all these little things that you don't do are going to get you where you don't want to go. You're not going to be up in the upswing to reach your goal. You're going to be all of a sudden in a downswing because these little things that you skip out on that are easy not to do are going to lead you to your failure. So that's the takeaway for me in regards to what the Slight Edge is all about. And I really enjoyed this book. What's kind of cool too is at the end of each chapter, there's like a little personal story about people who have applied the principles of the Slight Edge in their lives. So I always enjoy that because we kind of see a different perspective as to what they did that helped them achieve their business goal or their personal endeavor. So guys, I recommend this book, The Slight Edge by Dr. He's just a regular guy. No offense to Mr. Olson. Jeff Olson. Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. And also, you guys, I want to invite you guys to please click the link below if you want to learn about what's the best way, I think, to start your own online business. And also, please click, like, subscribe, and let's chat some more because maybe you've learned some other principles that are similar to the Slight Edge, and we can talk about it. Okay, you guys, I hope you're all having a good day, and I mean that. We will talk later. Bye for now. That is a Slight Edge. Damn, paper cuts.